Hello and welcome to Creating Cards with Alexandra. I'm Alexandra, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today we're going to do something a little different and exciting. So I will tell you that a lot of times when I have, when I want to do a card and a layout, I sometimes don't know what to do. So I have a box of different card layouts that kind of look like this. And then they have, usually I put the dimensions on them right on the card or on the back of the card so I know how to put it together. And it's really great, especially if you're feeling a little uncreative and you really don't know where to start. So I thought we would make 3 different cards using the same layout, just so you know that you can do such a thing. And it's really helpful when you don't feel like you don't know where to start, basically. So today we're going to make 3 different little cards. They're very simple. And then this is the layout. So here you'll see the dimensions. So the card base, excuse me, is 8.5 by 5.5. And then this little balmy blue layer that is on there, that is 4 by 5.25. And then I took paper. Now this is retired DSP. A lot of times when I make my samples, I just use retired DSP. And these are all 1 5/8 by 3 7/8. And then I just use a shape. Now you can have obviously the card like this. You can turn it like this. And you can just make variations to make it your own. So let's go ahead and get started. And I'll show you 3 different variations, but with this layout. So the first thing, the first card we're going to do, we're going to use the sentiment and the little bird. And actually don't have these ready yet. And I like this set. This is new in the catalog. It has all these great little sentiments that you can put together for all your little cards. And then of course it has these cute little images. The little bird we'll use today. This one we're going to do a happy birthday card. You can use the candle. There's a smiley face for the apple or the pumpkin or even the sun. There's another face to put into the pumpkin. So just a lot of cute and different sentiments to use on this one. So let me go ahead and get these mounted on my blocks. All right, so then the first one, we are going to use a new ink color. So this base is Petunia Pop. This is our 8.5 by 5.5. And we'll go ahead and burnish that. Okay, so that's our card front. So then I'll show you how you want to keep, well, you want to keep usually your pattern together. So this here is our 3 7/8. I've already cut that and measured that. This paper is from Unbound Beauty. This is a beautiful new paper pack that we have. Okay, so that is 3 7/8. And then we're going to take it to 1 5/8. So then I will cut and then just slide this up so I keep the pattern together. One 1 5/8, and then again 1 5/8. Okay. All right, and then I have a piece of, this is basic gray, and this is my 4 by 5.25. And then when I lay these down, I like to do a rough draft and make sure these line up. I think I got that backwards. I don't think with this pattern it really matters, but you'll see in another one that we do, you want to keep your image continuous. This one you can't really tell, and I'm not going to take time on camera to make sure all the little puzzle pieces fit together. So then we'll go ahead and adhere this down. Okay, so then I'll put the 2 end pieces on first. Okay, and then the middle piece. And you want to leave about 1/8 of an inch in between. Okay, so then there we have our base. And then we can go ahead and lay this down on our card. These colors are so pretty together. This is the new Pretty in Pink in the background of this pattern. Okay, and then I took, this is from Sentimental Park. This is not sold as a bundle anymore, but these are the coordinating dies, and they have these cute labels. So I did cut those out. The Petunia Pop, and then the white. And then I'm actually going to put a little glue on the back here. And then we'll stick these pieces in here together. This is a great little set to have. I love these dies. And that just kind of tucks in there. Hold it together. Okay. And then on this one, I'm going to take the little bird and I'm going to stamp her in Pretty in Pink. Right here in the corner. Again, to match that background paper. Then I'll use my memento to stamp Happy Birthday. Like I said, you can make so many sentiments with this set. Just mix and match the words. Okay, Happy Birthday. And then we'll pop this up. And then I wanted to put some little embellishments on the front of this, which I did on my original card. And then I realized that those embellishments retired. But I thought I would still put them on because we have plenty of embellishments in the new catalog that you can choose for this. Okay, so then I just took some of these gray dots and put them on the little flowers. Just to add a little bit of color to the card, a little interest. Jazz it up a little bit. And put it right there. All right, so there we go. That's our first card, and then I can put white on the inside. Okay, so again, so the first orientation was this way. I just flipped it around, and there we have the first card. Isn't that cute? I love this paper. All right, so let me clean this up real quick, and then I'll bring in another version. And for this one, we are going to use an embossing folder as our paper that we're going to cut. So I've already cut the strips. So we're going to do Petal Pink, Peach Pie, and Calypso Coral. Isn't that a pretty color combination? Very happy. All right, bring in our die cutting machine. Run these through. Now this zinnia is an online exclusive, so this is not in the catalog, but you will find it in the Stampin' Up! Store under the tab Online Exclusives. Okay, so then for this one, I'm going to use Crumb Cake. This is our 4 by 5 1/4. And of course, a practice run on spacing. Okay, and we'll use liquid glue for this. This whole zinnia set is just beautiful. Now it has been out for, I guess probably about 2 months now. Okay. Look how pretty that color combination is. I just love that. All right, so same thing. Got our 3 strips down. And then I have Peach Pie. It's our card base. Okay, so we will adhere that down. Oh, I wanted to run some twine around that. Shoot, let's try that again. Maybe it's not too late. I'm going to lift this up a little bit. I wanted to put some of my linen thread here. Wrap that around my card. All right, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3 around the card. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we press that down. Okay, and then I'm going to tie a little bow here on the end. Okay, like so. I might have to put a little glue in there. Hold that down. Okay, and then we're going to take, let's see, I have Early Espresso here. And this is the Simply Zinnia stamp set. And we're going to put the words fail to express my gratitude. And this little strip of crumb cake is about 3/4 of an inch. Okay. And then I still have my flag punch, which I love to use. These are retired, but you could just flag it with your scissors. I always seem to do that crooked. I need my punch. Okay, and then I have, these are our foam adhesive strips. And I thought to straddle that twine that we have there, I would use these strips. All right, so then peel off that backing. And then we're going to just kind of straddle that on the card. There we go, just like that. And then I think I had a piece. I guess I didn't have a piece of, but that would be for the inside. You can also, oh, I was going to do something. Gosh, I made all these cards last night and I forgot how I did everything. I wanted to bring in the little zinnia. And then this was our petal pink. So I'll take my petal pink ink, that down in the corner, beautiful. Okay, and then there's our second card. And we have one more. Isn't that beautiful? I love that texture on there. Okay, and then another way we can use up our DSP. I know a lot of times we have problems using DSP that has a big pattern on it. So for this card, like in this one, there's all these pretty pictures on here. So we're going to use, let me see here. I've already cut it down. So I'll just show you what I've done here. So this is the DSP that I've cut to 3 7/8. Okay, but I want most of this image here showing. So I actually flip this upside down. And then I cut it at the 1 5/8. Because I'll have a little left over here on the end. This is a 6x6 paper pad. Okay, so that's just pond, and I did not want that. Okay. So then we'll bring in, I chose Pretty Peacock. That will adhere this on. So this is a great way just to use up all that DSP that we tend to collect but we're afraid to use. So I want to encourage you to use that DSP and enjoy your card making. I mean, that's why we buy this stuff, right? So we can make cards and then send them off and brighten somebody's day. I love this side too. I love this whole paper pack. The colors are just so cheerful. This is the Lily Pond Suite Charming Duck Pond stamp set. As I've mentioned before, my family, we love our birds. My daughter Lucia just rescued, she sent me photos of a little pigeon that she rescued today. Cute little white pigeon. that she's nursing back to health. So we are definitely a bird family. All right, so then this is my peach pie. I'm not going to make the same mistake as before. I do want to wrap some twine around this one as well. So this is our white linen thread. Now it doesn't come on a spool like this before. This is an old one, but it works just the same. We do have the linen thread in our catalog. It comes in a treat. Actually, I think it's 4 spools. I think you get white, black, maybe like a linen color. Gosh, I'm unsure about that now. Might be a trio. I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up. I'll put it in the description when I'm done with the video. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I like the look of that little bow. So I'm going to put that little bow here. And then it's a teeny tiny bow. All right. And then from the stamp set, I mean, how this is so cute. Look how cute that is. I'm going to use Hello Friend. And I'll use Pretty Peacock to stamp that. And then we'll pop this up as well. And that will go right there. Now we can adhere it onto our card. Look at those colors. They're so pretty. All right, and then I took the strip, that pretty side, and we're going to put that down at the bottom. So there we have 3 completely different cards, all the same layout, using DSP or embossed pieces. All right, so let me bring in the cards. So that's 1, 2, and then 3, all different from this one layout. So it's great. You could just choose whatever you want. And then I did some other ones. I did this one. I did the coffee one. Just having fun playing with all these. So it's just, it really does, it gets your creative juices flowing and you end up making lots of cards. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. I did decide to go 1 day a week, and I will be doing my videos on Wednesday only now. But the Wednesday video, I'm going to try to probably do more of something like this, where I'll give you a layout, and then we'll make maybe 2 or 3 cards just to kind of give you some ideas. So I hope that was helpful, and I hope you enjoyed it. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me the thumbs up. That really helps me out in YouTube land. I will put a description of everything I used today, or a link in the description below. And then if you want to buy any of these items, that'll shoot you straight over to my shopping page. And when you buy from me, you support a small business, and I would appreciate it very much. So thank you again so much, and have a joyful day. Bye-bye.